Hello and welcome to my video on volume and capacity. That volume, I don't exactly mean the volume on your music to see how loud it is, or the volume on your television. When we talk about volume, we talk about how much space an object can contain. Let's talk about volume. What is volume, first of all? Volume is the amount of space that a solid 3D object takes up. To measure volume, we use width times length times height. Capacity is the maximum amount that a solid object can contain. You can be great at measuring volume, just remember to always use multiplication. Multiplication, 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 multiplication. Tools to measure volume all the time and capacity, such as a measuring tape to measure the length of something, a tablespoon or teaspoon, like if you're baking, a measuring jug. Different shaped objects can all have the same volume. Just because they are different shapes or sizes doesn't mean that they have different volume. This object, for example, holds 1 litre. This object is a different height, a different width, and a different shape, but it also holds 1 litre. Same as the cylinder that you can see now. It also holds 1 litre. Therefore, all of these 3 objects have the same volume. Let's do an example. Volume equals length times width times height. Just remember that. We are now going to work out the cube volume. 4 for the length times the width, which is 2, times the height being 3. First, we are going to work out 4 times 2. We are going to break down the equation so it is easier to work out. 4 times 2 equals 8. Now we are going to do 8 times 3. This equals an answer of 24. Therefore, the volume of this cube is 24. Have you ever baked cake? Or baked anything for that matter of fact? We use ingredients to bake things, but we need to measure how much of the ingredients we put in to bake these things. For example, in a cake, we could use milk, butter, eggs, cocoa powder, and flour. We need half a cup of milk, 2.5 cups of butter, 3 eggs, 2 cups of cocoa powder, and 3 cups of flour. That way, our cake tastes perfect. Into pairs for our activity. We will first get an understanding of the volume of the object. So what we are going to do is we are going to get different objects and we are going to see how much water we can put in these objects. Finally, we will measure their volume of the object. Thank you. I hope you have enjoyed my presentation.